How's it going, everybody? My name is Neo and welcome to the Warcraft Observer number 4. This is, of course, a product of Back to Warcraft, the most watched channel for competitive Warcraft 3 all around the world except China, maybe. I'm not so sure about that. But yeah, we have tons of news to discuss because we skipped an edition. We were busy casting for WCA. The European Open qualifier is history, and because of that we have to cover a big time span here from October 18th to October 30th, and a lot of stuff happened. Actually, the WCA qualifiers are over. Yes, we know every 16 participants that will take part in the biggest Warcraft tournament of all time. We have $215,000 prize money to give away for the qualifiers and the grand final. And yeah, we will dive right in to show you the 16 brave warriors who fought their way through the qualifiers all around the world. And of course, one sad news here, because Cechi is retiring, and that is of course a result of the WCA European Open qualifier. But yeah, let's dive right into it. The Chinese participants from the European, from the Chinese Pro qualifier. It's Infi, TH, Fly, and on the right we have Sushishi. So 2 humans, 1 orc, 1 night elf, definitely all of them the best of their kind. So very well deserved. And then last weekend we had the WCA Open qualifier in China. 16 players were chosen or fought their way through the prelims, and they were all separated in groups. In Group A, WFZ and Terra, 2 undeads advanced. In Group B, it's Darken and Vila, 2 players I don't really know much about. In Group 3, we had ZDR and Colorful. We know them from several iFang Cup casts. And in Group 4, it's Yumiko, the favorite in this qualifier, and Xiao KK, an orc of whom we were very impressed throughout the replay casts that we did. Hyun dropped out, and that's, I think, the biggest name that didn't make it through the quarterfinals, or into the quarterfinals. So the matches were like this. WFZ and ZDR made it to the semifinals, as well as Terra and Yumiko. Everything very much to be expected. A little disappointing for us that Xiao KK didn't make it because his micro is outstanding, but yeah, whatever. Semifinals, 1 ticket to China each. ZDR defeated WFZ, and that was very surprising, at least to me, because last year WFZ had a streak of like, not so sure, 25 weeks undefeated against Orc. A crazy number of weeks and games. But yeah, he got the ticket there in the semifinal, as well as Yumiko, who beat Terra, the Rookie of the Year 2014. So there was one more ticket to give away in the game for third, and there Terra beat WFZ 2-0 in Undead Mirror. So the German Undead, as the Chinese call them, because he's married to a Chinese girl who lives and studies in Germany, was defeated, dropping out. And yeah, very, very sad for all the Undead fans here. But we have Terra, a promising and upcoming player, but if he is as strong as WFZ, we will have to see. He's definitely not in the top 4 of the world that WFZ was last year. He was definitely the closest to beating the 3 humans in China, but now it's up to other players like these 3. It's Yumiko, ZDR, and Terra, or also called 120. So these are the 7 participants from China. We have 4 humans, 2 orcs, 1 night elf, and 1 undead. And yeah, of course, you know, the European participants, you saw the coverage at Gamescom. We have, of course, the European champion Warchief Rich, we have Yaws, and we have Hate, Love, Anger, Tim Gebel. They will represent Europe through the pro qualifiers, and then we had the European Open qualifiers. Very entertaining tournament. We had almost 200 players signing up, and over 1,000 to watch the first round, and of course the quarterfinals and semifinals. On Monday, we saw Nicker beating Helsing, Hawk beating Prado, Sonic beating Passionate, Orc Worker beating Cechi. The last one, of course, the biggest upset in the quarterfinals. The other games were pretty much, yeah, it was dominated by one of the players. But yeah, Cechi dropped out. He didn't make it to the semifinal or to the ticket to China, as well as Foggy. His big dream collapsed as well in round 4, as was it for Cash. The biggest upset was Rosenkill, an old school Danish undead who came back just for this qualifier. He said, "Oh, I like watching back to Warcraft," and so I think I thought, let's try it. And yeah, he was beaten by Helsing, I guess. So yeah, very entertaining so far. You can see some VODs on our channel and of course on the WCA Europe channel at YouTube. In the semi-finals we saw Hawk beating Nicker and getting the ticket to Yinchuan, and in the other semi-finals Sonic very dominantly beating Orc Worker here, who later got the won the game for third and got himself 1,000 euros, and then Hawk beat Sonic, so he's the champion of the European Open qualifier. So the 5 tickets from Europe to China go to Warchief, Yaws, Hail of Anger, Hawk and Sonic. So of course you followed the Korean tournament together with us. We know that Moon, Reprisal, or Light and Focus made it, so these are the 16 players for the WCA Grand Final. Infi, Fly, TH, Sushishi, Yumiko, ZDR 120, Watchy Rich, Yaws, Hate Love Anger, Hawk Sonic, and from Korea we have Moon, the legend, the 5th race. He's coming back, as well as a Reprisal, Lowlight, Focus. So these are the 16 players. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 humans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Night Elves, 3 Orcs, and 2 Undead. So yeah, as always, Human and Night Elf dominant here. But I think at least Fly has decent chances at this tournament. We will do some coverage and some maybe podcasts, maybe a lot of talk with prominent part of the scene, pre-covering the WCA Grand Final, of course. December 17th, the biggest Warcraft tournament of all time. So, you saw Cechi dropping out in the quarterfinal, and the result is he retires. The 20-year-old undead, for most of the people the best undead in Europe, is retiring because he said, "It's time to focus on a different game. I didn't win anything. I reached several semi-finals or quarterfinals or the final of Golden Cup, but nope. It's not enough for me." Of course, he is known to success. He is the 4th of the WEL Season 2, a competition between Europe, Korea and China in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, then when he was 18 or 17, he won 3 Zotac Cups, but these times are definitely over. But as he says, 2016 WCA, you know, I might be back. But he said that with a smile, or if he would have been on Twitch, that it might have been a kappa. So, Cechi, was a blast with you. Farewell in your Dota games. I hope Imbalance is not as strong as you think it is in Warcraft. Of course, Cechi always a player with a strong opinion on several balance things or on different persons. Of course, he doesn't like Orc Worker, he doesn't like Star Shaped, so yeah, it's easy to collide with him, but it's a fun guy to fool around with, so I wish him all the best, and maybe we'll see each other in the WCA 2016, or if you have the time, just participate in a Jara Cup for fun. You know, there's always a place for you in the Warcraft scene, I think. So, tournaments! Real quick here, the Nice Game TV Hols Cup number 2 is continuing. We have the finalists already, and of course we have several weekly tournaments as well. Hols Cup, the biggest Korean cup in a while, with a prize money of about 2,100 euros. We saw the semi-finals today, actually. Lalayet beating Czech 3-1 and Minyuk beating Believe 3-1. I heard the games were absolutely amazing, so go check them out on the Nice Game TV YouTube channel. And the final will happen in 2 weeks at 12, right at noon. Maybe we can restream it If we are not covering it, you can watch it at twitch.tv/nicegametv, as well as the game for third next Friday between Believe and Czech. Weekly tournaments. Jera Cup. Oops, I didn't update that. Jera Cup 33. We saw Laliat winning again against Focus in the grand final. Nothing out of the ordinary. We saw Easy in the quarterfinal. That's a name we haven't read before. Agatha beating Warchief Ridge with a big upset for me. But yeah, the Koreans getting stronger and stronger and stronger right as WCA comes closer. And I think we can expect a lot more from them. Golden Cup number 9, yes, you know, Golden Cup is back, was won by Focus, another Korean, but very surprisingly, Helsing in the final, beating Orc Worker and Foggy before. And you might notice that Atheist P is back. Yes, he is unbanned. I think he had to pause for one Jera Cup, but yeah, his ban is lifted. Was beaten by Focus, who formerly beat Sonic, so Focus really strong at the moment. Then we saw the iFang Cup, Xiao K versus Sushi Shi in the finals, and was an easy pickings for Sushi Shi, one of the 4 qualifiers from the WCA Pro Qualifier. Apart from that, no big names appeared. I think they were all busy playing the Open qualifiers. 150 euros for Sushi Shi, 100 for Xiao Kai, and I don't really know who won the game for third, but yeah, it's not that important, I think. Jera Cup 34 was finally won by a European again, Warchief Ridge, winning the final 3-0 against Passion, who did fairly well in the Open Qualifier quarterfinals. Semi-final, Lubber and Czech. Lubber definitely a surprise. He's getting stronger and stronger as well. So definitely a player to watch at the moment. Foggy struggling once again, so it's definitely not his weekend. 85 euros to the Warchief. Upcoming cups and tournaments, of course, tomorrow we have a Golden Cup number 10. We will cover it, We will cover it. It's very early. I think they preponed the cup a little bit. So 11 CET, we will be online. On Sunday, we are back for the Jera Cup 35. Of course, you can participate at goodgame.ru. This time it's not 14 CET, it's 13 CET due to the time zone change here in Germany and Europe, I think. Friday, 6th of November, is the NiceGameTV Hols Cup game for third, also at 12. All the updates about cups, tournaments, and whatsoever you can find on war3calendar.com, as well as links to the cups and links to streams. So, MISC and upcoming stuff for the next Observer. I didn't have that much time this week because everything was so busy with the WCA Open Qualifier, not moving to Berlin, but going to Berlin in the studio, meeting with Remo and Yours, so not that much time to cover everything. FESP is unbanned. NetEase client for China is released with some cool features. We will cover it next week. Back to Warcraft to cast the WCA Grand Finals again. We will be noticed at November 10th if we will be invited or if someone else is doing the English coverage. We had good talks last week, so we are hopeful once again. And yeah, we did everything in our might, I think. Prepared some PowerPoint presentations with VODs and all the infos and the biography of the casters and whatnot. So yeah, that's gonna be an interesting time, but it's not the end of the world if we are not invited. Several pro players are complaining that the War 3 Arena is not paying for the tournament wins, for the automated $25 tournament wins. We will cover that next week, as well as the Yours interview done by Thandis32. Shout out to our fellow caster colleague. You can, I think it will be done on Saturday. You can find the thread at Reddit if you have any questions towards Yours, or if you want to see the channel of Thandis. I think it's youtube.com/Thandis32 and twitch.tv/Thandis32. So yeah, there are several ways to support us to keep the Back to Warcraft engine going. You can donate via PayPal, backtowarcraft@gmail.com. You can subscribe at Twitch /products/backtowarcraft. You can buy stuff via our Amazon referral, amazon.de /?tag is back to W-21, or you can buy games at G2A with our referral link g2a.com/r/back to Warcraft. And we have some cool new merchandise, shirts and mugs and hoodies and pillows and whatnot. You can find it at b2wshop.com for the Spreadshirt North America and that part of the world, and b2wshop.de for Germany and Central Europe. I hope you liked it. This was Warcraft Observer number 4. We will be back next Friday with all the updates, all the tournaments, all the news, all the rumors, and everything else that is happening in the Warcraft scene. So support us, support the scene, play on War 3 Arena. Watch the streams you can find on War 3 Arena. So thank you for listening and viewing. And let me know what you think about the WCA participants, what you think about Cechi retiring, what you think about everything. Goodbye, everybody. Have a nice weekend.